So if I had a TV studio, maybe I'd call it Seahorse Productions. I don't know, but that's the logo for this right there. This feature. Hey, it's Jay. It's Friday. I was going to try something completely different. See how this lands with everybody. I want to call these things Friday Flashbacks. And I want to look at what happened during my week in Memoir, all the people I worked with, all the people I talked to, the things I learned, courses I went to, books I read. Doesn't matter. I just sat down with my coffee, and this is what inspired me. It's fine. This is fine. Okay? And I thought we would use that as the theme for Fridays. And I'd love to get comments down below to see if this is working for you. So here we are, Friday Flashbacks. Oh, by the way, get a pen, get a pad, because I got something for you to know about at the end that you're going to want to remember, because there's an opportunity for you to get some of your key questions answered. Okay, so I want to go through the fire, the pain, and the hot take. Okay? So in the fire, poetry. Poetry is just on fire for me this week. A good friend of mine's a published poet. She has encouraged me for quite a while to open up that other channel in our body, which comes from writing poems. I've been writing at least one poem every day this week, and sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. The fire segment of this Friday Flashback is going to be poetry. So if you've never thought about it, do a roses are red, violets are blue kind of poem and just see what works for you. I'm telling you, it's blowing my mind. It is just changing the way I see words, and it's making me more playful, and they're just there for me now. So in the pain space, talked to a lot of people this week, and what I've found is a trend this week, hey, it's just this week, is how many people we're talking about, they have too much writing. They've just got too many words now sitting about. Now, I've got an idea for that, but the point is maybe be careful about I'm a massive fan of free writing. So important. But it can get out of control because it can convert. What am I trying to say here? It can make you feel like you're making progress when you're just taking action. Yeah, I was active duty Air Force for over 20 years, and we had a very, very famous, funny quote: all speed, no vector, which means you're moving, you're hustle, but you have no direction. I'm starting to think that I think there's a lot of people out there just writing, and I write every day, multiple times a day, and my muse is good to me. But maybe ask yourself the question, am I writing too much? I don't know. I would love to see a comment on that, because I really would like to have a conversation about that. And then, here it is, as promised, here's the hot take. On February 29th, I have been invited to a session where I'm going to be able to sit with some other people with a literary agent, somebody from the big city, the land of Bagel, that being New York. And she is a literary agent. And so I'm just laying on you. If you've got questions about things like query letters, finding an agent, or marketing platforms, send me your questions, because I want to gather them by the 27th of February so I can have things to ask on your behalf. Again, I've been given a great opportunity to sit with a literary agent. I want to do your bidding. So tell me your questions by February 27th, and I'll bring them and ask as many as I can get away with for the club. Okay? So there it is. Episode number 1, I guess, of Friday Flashbacks. If we like this, I'll keep doing it. It's fun for me. And again, this has been a Seahorse production, maybe. And again, if any branding people are out there, just get with me. I could really use the help in terms of big media branding. So, hey, until next Friday, right on.